I'm up. Yeah, man, keep it real. Yeah, man, keep it real and keep it honest. All right. So, we have a next problem, a big problem. I'm going to talk to a nurse, born Jamaican nurse, but in overseas now, live overseas, migrated from, I think, 2018. Right? System must not treat him too right. I'm going to make him explain himself. But him forward to Jamaica just the other day, few days ago. Right? Him a leave, I think, Tuesday. And him went to the bank, Nova ScotiaBank. You know, nearly 5 years, 4 years now, you know. I go near 5 years, him now return to the island. So him go check out him bank account, you know, him have money in him bank account. And them tell him, say, listen me, you cannot access the bank account, because, you know, they're here. And then a nurse, you know, Mark, you know, is a nurse, this way that work at Jamaica, working in the system and then migrate and still work at a hospital overseas in the US. And they make him no point blank, but want your social security number that are on your green card, make a copy it. I tell him, say, don't do it. Because Jamaica and US, the social security number and these kind of information, but them want to it them use and do a lot of piracy, a lot of scamming. Why Jamaica Bank want these things? So me I talk to him live when me done, but me play this and make it, you know good that. Him say him change $500 last week, but you must go to the hospital, must have somebody sick. Him go back at the Cambio, to go change 500 more US, you know. They might tell him, say, no, you can't change it, you have to go give we or you come with these funds. Because tell me what you are Jamaican. If it was a white man in our country, want to change 100,000 US, them wouldn't even question him because they might say I'm a tourist. But we are come and talk to you one kind, them look upon you and everything, so they might angle you nursing. You have to leave Jamaica. No good that. When them leave me here, so they make him sign something before him leave, but more and discuss that with him. Because somebody might have working on him name and rob up some money there, you know. In the health ministry. Some want to know about that too, you know. Remember play the voice note first, and then I talk to him, I call him. Hear this.
Yes, Mr. Lonesome. Yeah, Wayne, I just done talk to you, just finished talk to you. And as I was saying, I was going to talk to you about the issue that I face with since we quite a few of them. So I came down, as I said, I've migrated and it's been almost 5 years now. So I came down and I decided I was going to the bank. So I went to the bank in Christiana, Bank of Nova Scotia, to get my account sorted out. However, I went to the bank, as you know, the ID system out here. Mine has expired, so I didn't get a chance to say I was going to renew it. But I furnished them with a proper ID. I had my passport with me, but I didn't give them, so I gave them the driver's license that I was using. They said that was good enough for them to use. So I am at the bank. Now they are telling me that I cannot get access to the account or I can't do XYZ because of the fact that I am not living here anymore. But I'm saying, despite you have the information that I am the same person, they are telling me I have to give them an update, the relevant information to say where I'm living. And I need to give them now my social security number along with a pay stub and my work contract from the hospital that I'm now working for them to update system and do whatever, because based on that, the fact that I have not accessed the account in the last 5 years, I need to show them, because I spend most of my time overseas, I need to give them all that information to ensure they have whatever with source of fund by providing them with my social security number, my pay stub, and my letter of contract from the hospital that I'm working. And that's the Bank of Nova Scotia in Christiana, Manchester. Yes, brother. Hey, the second.
So before I do that now, so you want the man pay stub, then to go back to the hospital where I work now and get this and fly down to Jamaica. So Jamaica, you're the #1 country in the world now, and yeah, on a concern about money laundering. See, money laundering, what the money laundering and all kind of things. The man, you have a bank account, you're in the US. And him not access him account, so you just want to establish. So you have to say him have a driver's license, him have an ID, you have to see him date of birth, him can tell you and the question them, you're supposed to know what him, you have 15 thing for open back, for uplift him thing. We want him social security number for that, nothing to do with Jamaica. Can't go into that. We're not criminal. Can't trust you know. See? We don't want him copy him green card, you know, and do all kind of little thing in a Jamaica bank to do what? What you do with these information? Eh? See? Because him can show you say, okay, my driver's license expire. So him have a TRN where you use and it can identify him. We not do a foolishness. We have to watch out for no criminal, you know. No over ScotiaBank. No for a criminal, you know. All the man, I tell him when I call him now, him to close down his account and who overseas. I'm matter of fact, going to stop banking in Jamaica. Because the criminal them, the pirate them, a bank out of Jamaica. Why you not take a US now and bank in a Jamaican bank account? Where you get out of that? Make it stay in an American bank, man. I stay in one of them bank, it better have fear, man. You want the money for use, you draw it when you're ready for use and thing, but don't put it in a Jamaican bank. They might use your money and talk about them close your account and you can't do this and you can't do that. Foolishness. Complete stupidness. And then I ask some back document where you know want drop it in them hand because you don't know who them know. No matter what them on the till you know. Or some criminal them you know. See? Alright. Now I'm going to play this. Now I call them and talk to him. I hear something, man. Hold on, play this.
Issue now. So I went to Sparling. I think it's V&B investment. I think it's a Cambio. So last week I went there. So I changed a $500. I think it was last week Tuesday. I changed it or somewhere there. But one of those days I changed $500. As you know, I travel with my own.
The man Blake, him now open an account. So it's not about open account without update information. Him have an account there. So you want to know, you gotta get what and get the information from him pay. The man get access back to him account. Yeah? The overseas thing where I'm gonna tell you, oh, him never live here, that and that. So you know where him did live when him open the account and them thing there. It all depend on the book. So him live overseas. He might come and tell you, say, oh, me live down a Pigeon Street, that depend that. So him have to give you everything. They verify and you know, say, okay, I him. See? That when you live overseas now, nothing to do with them. See? You could have live in Jamaica and don't even want to use the account. So when you go back there, they might just ask and you tell them what work. It all depend on the account. Then you can upgrade the account. Him now open a new account. Them out there can't give them a thing. Nah, do it. See? Hear this.
These things. So I gave them my ID, my driver's license. They said they asked me whatever information, where I work, what's my source of income, my occupation. I give them all of that. They changed the money. Wednesday, I needed some other money, so I went there to change another $500. So the lady behind the counter telling me now that they need proof of my source of income because they can't change the money another $500 for me because I have changed. I just changed another 500 sometime last week, and based on that, I need to have proof of the source of income. So I need to furnish them with either a job letter or a pay stub. I'm like, why should I be furnishing you with a pay stub to state? I told you I am whatever my occupation is. I work in healthcare and that's what I do. So that's my means of income. I need to give them a pay stub for them to prove that because they can't change it because I have already changed X amount last week already. So unfortunately they can't change another 500 for me, and they give me back. So I ended up have to work. So I was like saying to the person, you know, this is the problem that this country is going to be forever faced with. The fact that persons who are bringing in revenue in the country, trying to see if they can facilitate themselves and relative, they are scrutinizing those persons while the other person that they are supposed to be scrutinizing, they're not giving those persons that issue. As I said, it was in Sparling, Clarendon, right on Wilshire's Plaza in Sparling. That's the Cambio that I was using, and that's the issue that I faced the other day. One work.
So 3 different issues. I talk to him now, you know. So him change $500. Remember, you know, Jamaica money and monopoly money. You hear this? You hear the nurse? I make it. You not hear him, you know. Monopoly money, no good. We need the US to survive. Because we import most of everything. We not plant up nothing, we not do nothing for ourselves. Okay? To buy medication, everything we need in the US. Him fly in, him have some US pan him. Okay? Talk about him account, him change 500. Him go back for change 500 more. She gonna tell him, she gonna want him pay stub from overseas to know of source of income. That was a tourist. Them change any amount of money and nobody no question them. Them look on your color. This is what them do because you talk like them. You look like them. And over can show if you is this. You see a man come down with a green card and he might spend $500. You can't change it. Do you know what that create? Let me tell you about that equal dirty thinking government. Because I want no sense. It equal black market. It's simple. If you go one of the jewelry and store them, me tell anybody this, I go in a Chinese store and them give more money for the money. And them I take the money outside. Me never know if it's style them, they ain't fooling, you know. That create black market because you want to change the money. You go in a Chinese store right now and buy it for even more than what the bank can give you. Yeah, I get it sell because they want it to do what they do. See? So what they do is create a black market by doing this again. And you tell me, say you have government around a country. Eh? Yeah? You don't need no proof for change this kind of, you create a black market, so you just go and change the money in a black market. You get even more money. Because them need money, you know. And they might tell you get too much US, so when them can't get the US to buy from people who come down, them going to buy it. Eh? So you create a nice big fat black market again. Because they don't have no sense. Once again, remember, you know, Jamaican money can't survive. Pure on Jamaica, you know. We have money, that's why we have 3.8 billion put on in a reserve. If that ever run out, you see the starvation, no sense. See? You see them no sense? You see me I tell you, say, I create black market. All them do, it's sit down and put in more red tape. But to our people, not the big man, because that will be a bush twat family member and nothing at all. You can do what you want to do. It created a black market right there. So. See? I'm going to play the last one and then I call him. More than that. So me answer them same time, you know. Hear this.
Days and chances are, depends on what's happening with the corona, it might take a month. But normally, as far as the issue with the tax office,
you got tax
office, I went to Mandeville. At the tax office, I went to Christiana because I was trying to see if I could renew my Jamaican's driver's license. Now they are telling me because of corona, if I do renew the license, it will not be granted until 1 month after the date of renewal. That's the one in Mandeville. I went to Christiana to see what their option is. They are telling me it's actually 21 working days, and chances are, depends on what's happening with the corona, it might take a month. But normally, as far as I can remember, I have changed 2 licenses already, 2 driver's licenses already. And I have gone to the tax office, went in, do the paperwork, pay the money, and just take a picture, and within like 30 minutes to an hour, you could go back and collect it, or you just wait and pick it up as soon as it is scanned in the system and print. So I'm still trying to figure out why is it that everybody is trying to use this corona as a scapegoat to reduce or prevent or not doing their work effectively. So I'm like, I don't know, something need to be done, because everybody's using this thing as a scapegoat, not trying not to do their work effectively or what they are supposed to be doing. I don't see why is it that it should take 1 month to give back somebody a driver's license. That's something that can take 10 minutes to just take a picture, scan it, and print it.
Yeah, man.
And you get it back. You just go outside and wait if they are talking about crowd inside the place. So are they trying to tell me that these taxi drivers, these bus operators, and all these people, Mr. Chin and whoever in politics or wherever they are saying, they have to still wait another 1 month or 21 days when they go to renew their license? Well, brother,
so when open the door for
this is a sad case. For the last 5 years, I've not been here. Yes, I know that things will change, but this is total slackness, and something needs to be done.
I'm have to call them same time. So I'm have to call them same time. Right? Let me just call them same time. So when open the door for your sister, okay. So I'm call them same time because this bad. This bad. What are you doing, sir? Yes, sir. What are you doing? Can you hear me? Yeah, man, go back to the space, boy. I hear you. I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you, brother. You can hear me? Go back, you know. We can't make the phone chop off right now, you know. We have to address all these issues. This is what happened to Jamaica. Now, care where you see them come up and talk. Me, I tell you, say, we are dealing with the real, the flat foot issues. You are all back Jamaica. You see, me tell you about the red tape them. Me tell you, say, them not have no sense. Yeah? Me tell you, they not have no sense. Them not have no sense, man. No sensible at all. Me not ask. Me not have to ask. You understand? No sense whatsoever. None. See? Yeah, man. So this is what me I talk about all the time. Try to get him up there, so. Yeah, man. I have to get him in. I have to get him on the phone. So, yes, man, how you doing? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, man, everything good.
Yes, man, good. All right, so we have three issues. The first one, when you go to the bank now, give me, all right, how long you have been a nurse now? And when you migrate to the US?
For me, 2012 until now is what, 10?
Yes, 10 years.
2012 until now is 10.
You want to go back to the same spot where me talk?
They left it.
Your phone a break up. You can't go back to the same spot where me talk. Your phone start break up.
Because of the rain. It's raining. That's the issue.
Okay, it's raining. Okay. So, what you say now?
Yeah, so that was officially January 2018, but moving permanently was April of 2018.
Okay. So you give us around 6 years. What are your service?
Yeah, man. So that was from February 2012 up until March of 2018.
Okay. Till March of 2018.
Yeah, man. March of 2018. That was officially my last day of working here. I can't remember the exact date, but that would be like six years.
Okay. So give me a rundown on your work. Why you choose to migrate? The system working at Jamaica? Yes.
System, basically when we started working, based on what to my understanding from what I've learned over the years, it's like within a certain time, you should have been appointed as a level 1 nurse, and as time progresses, you climb the ladder from level 1, level 2, and then now there are certain courses that you are allowed to do that actually propels you to different levels. But based on what the understanding from what I got, that within a certain time you should have been given that promotion or that appointment within 6 months to a year. But that was never forthcoming. And as I said, I did 6 years. And that 6 years that I've done, I still did not get an appointment, which should have been granted. After which, even in that interim, I went back to school and did another certification differently from my bachelor's degree. And that was still not granted, even though after working for like almost a year after complete that certification. Then now, what had happened, I put in my resignation and all of that. Not to say I'm bashing where I work, but it's just the system of how corrupt it is. It was on the last day when I was walking out, my last day, they called me to sign a letter of an appointment, and I told him I'm not going to do it.
A letter of an appointment for the appointment.
Yes, even though that should have been granted like within 6 months to a year. And that last day when I was walking out, because normally resignation is 2 weeks, I gave 6 weeks.
Okay.
Because I said to myself, listen, I'm leaving on good terms. I don't want to have no issue with nobody, because I don't know what might be there, that troubles or problem may face there.
Yes.
So they bring the letter to me. I did not even go to the office because I tell them I'm not coming. They brought it to me in the ear of work and said that I need to sign it and bring it back to them before I leave. So now, I'm still trying, all this time, honestly, I was still trying to figure out why is it you gave me a letter of appointment when I'm about to leave the government institution. How is it at that point it's going to benefit me? I was questioning it. But when I look into it, I'm just seeing it that them doing it to benefit themselves, to have it on
because me just gonna tell you this now. You see me talk to you and me I tell you this. If I am on a job working for them supposed to appoint me by six weeks. And them keep me on like a auxiliary worker. And them keep me on for 6 years. I give them 6 weeks resignation time. Me resign, but me give them instead of 2 weeks, me give them 6 weeks because I leave, right?
I did a full 6 weeks.
You could did that a full 6 weeks, nice. But with the final day, me I walk out, them give me a paper to sign, say, well, them appoint me. Remember, me resign already 6 weeks ago. So them just appoint me. That means when I go and appoint them, I work and them I collect money in my name. It's simple. That's simple, brother. Them I collect money and them I do something that some criminality that because there is no way after me resign and me I go up foreign tomorrow. I mean I walk out of the building. No, you come with a paper and say me to sign it. Like me just I get the job. You appoint me. And them tricky. What them say? You have to sign it. What them say?
They tell me I have to sign it. I had to sign it. They said to me, you have to sign it. And I was like, but I'm leaving. I'm already resigning.
You shouldn't sign it. You don't have to sign it. You can't sign something say you're appointed. You're just appointed when you leave. That means that somebody look some money for thief and something wrong.
Yeah,
you see when me tell you so Jamaican right?
I was questioning it. Sorry, hold on.
Yes.
I was basically questioning it.
This is a criminality, This is a criminality. Because right about you leave and they're in the country, but somebody could have collected a nurse a day and do this and do that. See? And do you leave already? Then no say, okay, now come back, him and migrate. So make we get him sign it and then we collect the money because them a criminal. Me not make nothing past them. So we have to talk straight. So yes.
Basically they actually bound me to sign it, even though I was refusing.
Yes.
They told me I had to do it, and I didn't really want any argument, so I just signed it for signing sake, and that was it.
No man, something them want, something they said some criminality. Something want this man. Eh? You understand?
Yeah.
Them are cover and don't just cover because remember, you can see the resignation before him sign no, you appoint him. So that remember him resign 6 weeks before that, month and a half before. So you just appoint me now. Right so. When me I walk through the door for go away. That no make no sense. Stop you have a date and something. So them are some criminals, something wrong. So okay. So you go now, you leave and you never return to Jamaica all this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're the person coming at the media and them thing there, right?
Yeah man.
In Jamaica.
Yeah man. Well, for me, I was a worker within the facility. I was very much a prolific worker,
Yes.
And the thing is, I've been around some of the things that I've done and persons that I meet up on the road and all about and the rest of it and that. And as I said, I've been interviewed quite a few times with the media because of, as I was saying, with by the association and things. But it's just ironic at that point to see, as I said, at the last day they actually did that.
Okay. So you're overseas now at work and you say, okay, Michael, come down now because you have things to take care of. And when you go to the bank, what them tell you?
All right. When I went to the bank, as I said, I have not accessed the account since
2018.
My family is still here. Family is still here. So I have not accessed that account. And so nobody had really access to it. Nobody really had access. So I went there and I said to them, XYZ, I can't find the book, but I'm here to do an upgrade, get some money into the account and XYZ.
You want to put money in it? Yes.
You don't know. You have to have some backup plan. So when I went there, she said to me, I said, my ID is expired. I know you don't use it anymore. My driver's license expired, but this is a current proof of identification. So I gave them the overseas driver's license. She said to me she had to speak to the bank manager. So I said, okay, no problem. Then she came back to me and said, according to her bank manager, I'm unable to access the account or any funds. I need to do an upgrade. And in order for them to do an upgrade, I need to have my work contract, my source of income, such as a pay stub, and I also need to furnish with my social security number. Due to the fact that they are saying I don't live here anymore, most of my time is spent overseas. But I'm saying you have an ID with my name, the same date of birth, and all of that, which gives you information that you have on your system that I'm the same person. So why is it that I have to do all this?
And our bank manager full of it. Because number one, okay, me now give them my social security number. Now Jamaica, not gonna work. Not work. You understand? Because them are some criminal, you know. Them not the banking system are some criminal. Yeah, you don't know who is who. You understand? You have got some good people, but you remember a bank manager, we didn't know she too. Just can have 100 million she rob, you know. 100 going to people things 100 million. She get around 11 million a year and she rob 100 million. Me I tell you say when me say criminal, them are criminal. You understand? So them not play. Okay. So them have the date of birth and have all these kind of little things. Now you upgrade a book for go bank money in it. But that's a good for Jamaica. Can nobody never have no access. Them are gonna tell you. You know draw the money, you put money in it. Them are gonna tell you. Same thing them do the Cambio. So them are gonna tell you now to give you.
I said to the lady at the Cambio, you know. I said to him that we are bringing in revenue and you put in restriction on us. And the persons that you are supposed to be scrutinizing, you people ain't doing it.
That is it. That is it. So she at the Cambio. May I go back to she at the Cambio? So the one at the bank, the manager, you should have the man to talk to the bank. Bank up, Nova ScotiaBank.
Yeah, man.
Una full of it. People will start lock down them bank account for money and them thing. That una for just go away too. You understand? Because boy, me that give you. Number one, you could have dropped your TRN now for your driver's license and she just put it in and she say you.
Because the number is right there.
That's your TRN number is there and it not change. Right? Them are use from the net anyway. So it can tell you everything. You have your license and she look on it and look on you and look on the new license and look on you and them match up something and them go. And then you can tell them the address and everything. Because you know leave from foreign to come to in a Jamaican account. Where you have to put money in anywhere. Because me don't know say me don't know which bank you bank. Me don't know say you have a bank there's so much else you go there. If you got hackers you or something with your papers and that don't make no sense. See? With some worthless Jamaican money. See? But you want to put some money in the account. Eh? You want to upgrade it. And them tell you say them can't. So them clamp your money then. So for you never have nothing and it's a money that go for. That's why them clamp what happen your money.
Because that was the thing, and even though if I wanted to close the account, there was some other like I was like, okay, I want to close the account, but there was still some other issue, even if I wanted to close it.
You can't close it. You can't go in, but you can't close it.
Honestly, I didn't remember what she said, but there was also some issues, despite if I decided I was going to close it at that point.
Jamaica gone. So if you close it, you have issues same way.
There was still some getting to me closing it, despite having information that you're talking to the person who has the account.
Them thing a joke. The whole of this a joke. Jamaica go back where? Me tell you, say them put in even more red tape. So that discourage people for go even bank. Me don't know why, and me can tell you this. I better your bank in America where you're better. When you go back your bank your money there because Jamaica, the criminal them, the pirate them, I take out the money go bank it overseas, you know.
That's true.
Offshore banking them I do, you know. But you overseas are work in a bank in a country. The country where you go make your thing from a country where fight you down. You are try build up, you know. And them say enough we are do that and say, oh, them patriotic. Them we are chat no patriotic, you know. Them when people are vote for the patriotic, you know, because them take the thing and build themselves. Them self-centered. And them are some pirates.
It's not about the general people. It's just for themselves.
Self-centered, yes. You understand? But we have to ball out ScotiaBank too because people will just lock down them account from ScotiaBank. Them too disrespectful. You understand? Not any other bank do these things. Because all of this, it does stupid. It's stupid. You want bank money?
Ironic.
Yes.
Because I was like, why are you telling me I need to give you all this information?
You can't give them your social security number. You can't remember. You can't remember. You know, the people. You have some social security. You never know who them know because they may pass down to somebody just copy that and send it. You know, you understand? They may have people all overseas that want to use all the thing and them send it and go in a different. You have to think of way in Jamaica that you know.
That's true.
Certain people can't ask for certain things. You know. They may have some of them have all the man or them woman or who they have overseas and them want a name a man overseas or some brother or some cousin. Them want that name, them just run the social security and them can go take out something in our next state.
Yeah.
Run up some credit on your thing because them do it a lot of time. You know, see them talk about identity theft in America now. Or you forgot give them that the bank are criminal already. Not for them are criminal. You see? And you're going to give them your social security number and thing to prove what? You have your TRN for your same driver's license. Driver's license expired, the TRN expired, the same TRN them are put back. It didn't expire. The same TRN. Same height them are used bandits, by the way. See? Same TRN until you're gone off of the shirt. Now move. So if them look on it, although your driver's license they expired, the Jamaican one, them could have run the TRN and them know, so okay, that it tell them everything. You see me I say? So with no matter what about the bank. So with the Cambio now, what you say happened with the Cambio?
Alright, the Cambio that I was saying, last week I came and I went to the Cambio, I exchanged money, make a few movements. I was like, oh, I have some stuff to do. So I went back. So that was last week, Tuesday. So this Tuesday, I went back to the Cambio and I said, okay, let me get some money. I was going on the road. So I handed her the ID. She looked at it, and I said the driver's license from overseas. She said how much? I said 500. She take it, do whatever she doing at the computer. Oh, sir, unfortunately, I can't change this money. What she basically was saying to me, the source, the money, but not in so many words, is suspicious. So I was like, why is it that I can't exchange it? She's saying that my source of income, they don't have that and it's questionable. In order for them to continue with the transaction, I need to give them a pay stub. So I said, why should I give you a pay stub for me to exchange another 500? She's saying to me, I did the same amount last week, and in order for them to continue, I need to give that to show the proof of income. If not, it cannot be exchanged. So I'm like, I don't have that, and I told you before, my profession and what's my source of income. If I don't have one of my pay stub in my email so they can view it. I said, no.
One in your email, she ought to order you. And then can police themselves.
So same time, I turned to her and I said, you know what? This is why the country is like this, because we the people who are bringing in stuff such as revenue, not just for the country, but for our families to benefit things along the way. It depends on what the benefit may be. You are putting restriction on us. And then she was saying some stuff and I'm like, no, honestly, I'm not really saying you, but these are the restrictions that you put on us who's bringing in stuff to benefit the general country or benefit even ourselves and our family, and those that you are supposed to put it on the restriction or scrutinize, you people ain't doing it. So she just said, well, if you can't provide me with the proof of income, which are the pay stub as I asked, unfortunately we can't do the transaction. And she just handed me back the money and the ID and I just walked out.
Okay, so all we need to do and tell the government now, you sound big and stupid, and you may think you have better sense than this. Because what you do now, you create back a next big fat black market. It's simply a walk going on wholesale. Any one of them chin there, them give more than what the bank and them are giving. I tell you this.
When I walked out, somebody actually said that to me.
No, it's true.
You should have gone to the supermarket and they would have given you more.
Supermarket are buy it. Let me just tell them now. Them give you more money. So the supermarket, the jewelry store, any one of them Chinese people, they going to buy it. Remember, you know, them are importing, them want the US and then the vote is Jamaica and them want. So you see what them are do? Them are create black market by putting something when it make no sense. If that was a white man, where's the father up? If that was a white man, a white woman, them say yes. If them are change 10,000, yes, them all have police escort them. You tell me if them not a classism, man. You tell me if them have sense or if them stupid. Eh? Them stupid. For them ideas when them come up with don't make no sense. You're creating a fat big black market again. And yes, still they want the US, you know. That's why we have to have 3.8 billion in a reserve where we can't spend fixed word and do not with us have it there. We spend out a little, we have to look little and tap it up. You know, like 40 weeks what a reserve because how much week what a reserve that we can buy food and we can buy this and to run the country. But you come now, them why you go back home with the money. You know? Them have sense?
No, eh? No, brother. It was so the
there's system.
There's a lot of things that is in the system. I question it every day why they keep doing this thing. These things.
No, but you may try to show you say them not sensible. They are not. You see me I say? That don't make sense. Because you do your ears. And you say the system not treat you right. Well, you come in at the paper, right? That company.
Yeah, man.
That means you have trace of you still there around there. You come in a too, right? In the electronic media.
I did EVM, I did TVJ, I was in the Gleaner.
Okay.
And I did one of the radio program as well.
Okay, good. Okay. With Alan Magnus.
Paula, I think it was
Paula and Alan. Yeah, man. Okay. So yeah, as a male nurse, them you come up with a run up thing and them thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this and then you leave the island back by Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
Them people don't have no sense, you know. You understand? And I can tell you something. We never talk about money laundering. The big man them carrying the money for the youth. The big man them do it. And them get 30% them take off of it. So if a man get $1 million, them might get 300,000 off of it. And them carry it cash. Them know for carry it. The big man them do it. Them are no money laundering. And $500. One time, we could have collect 10 grand through Western Union. Tell me, I tell you. Just right like 2005, right at 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2008.
I used to collect money.
Yeah, 5,000, 10,000 you can just collect one time.
I collect 10,000 for one time.
Yeah.
Come through the MoneyGram and I collect 10,000 and there was not an issue.
No. So we never make a bag issue and then I ask for some papers where you must not give them. Because can you imagine you give somebody in Jamaica, like call them at the bank. And number one, the bank does get knocked the other day. Must see how much them say, how much million, around 50 million. You can't give them, don't give them a social security. Never, none of them. When them ask you, never you do that. See? Them just say them lock up some people right now. Where them go in at the bank. Remember, you know, them people now work and them show somebody where a manager for Wawa. That means some bank link. Around 50 million. Them get in them 50 million from one of these banks. Now the paper make do it 50 million. Them just charge them fee. Couple people around 5 or 6 people, 6 persons, right? And them like send it in your account, and most of them think that them send it down, you know, sent and just south, you know, be a bank account, and then from most 900,000 to 5 million, and then they move the money. You know, them do what. So them and them in the bank, them are criminal. Cannot trust them. And the joke me I make. See that woman there, she get around 11 million per year, but yes, still she have around 111 million. She fix social, do all kind of things. Pick me her son, she never even have to do that. Because if you make 11 million, that means you will reach this for 2 years or get 22 million. You understand? 5 years I get around 55 million. So you could have, and then you know, use all of this thing, but you're going to prison for a woman. You have a job, and the bank manager do that. Bank manager do that. See? And not for them going to people's account and use their money and do all kind of things. There's some criminal in the bank them too, you know. And a joke me I make. You understand? You couldn't go give them a social security. Remember identity theft, remember them know people are foreign to, you know. Them just sell that, you know. Man just go cause you and go take out things in your name, you know. Can remember a lot of people, that's why LifeLock advertise. I tell you about identity theft. Then if you go give somebody that and them write it and sell it and even to somebody overseas and them use it. But when you talk about brother, you can't trust them, man. Can't trust them. And them you must trust. And why the bank don't want these things on you? Eh? Photocopy it to do what? Eh?
I was asking her why is it necessary? I'm like,
Jamaican papers them want and them use the TRN and look through your thing and them thing there. You understand? You know, give them your social security and them thing there for do what? You have them have your TRN per file. What you do with the social security? Why you don't change it out? You know why change out? The TRN stay with you.
She was trying to tell me the fact that it is expired. But
the TRN, like, you see, these are the problem we have with them. TRN, you have it on a piece of card. Brother?
I furnished him with both the ID, the general ID.
Yes.
The driver's license, which was expired, that's the old one. Plus, my current driver's license that I'm using. So you have three sources giving you the same information.
Yes.
And you still having an issue.
You still have an issue. Let me tell you something. The TRN, you get it on a piece of card, on a piece. You know that little piece of paper thing with them give.
Yeah, man.
So, you see it have an expiry date on it, brother? No. So, it them use for the driver's license. So, if the license itself expire, the TRN don't change. It not expire, the TRN upon the license. So, you could have just take a copy and just get your TRN. Just write it off and say, this is my TRN. Because then dumb enough. Them, you know, them, I don't know, you know, something wrong with them. We have too much educated, you know, foods in Jamaica right now. See? Unless them want to pull jazz pan your brother. Saying, but it's bad. This bad. And we need, yeah man, we need to expose them with things like this. Because enough people go through this. I mean, I encourage people to stop bank them, stop selling the money to Jamaica. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I'm going to reach out to you because I can't tell myself I'm not the only person who this has happened.
This is other people are saying something to them too. You see me I say? Yeah man.
I don't know what
yes.
why it has gone down to this. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah. See somebody I tell me say, we talk about 800 million with them, the stupid finance minister say I give taxi drivers 25,000 for fixed car where them can't account for before they go fix the road. But tell me what, if you get taxi driver 25,000, there is no way. If you check how much taxi driver in Jamaica, there is no way to add up to nearly $1 billion. No care where am the 25,000 that you know. 100,000 for four. See? Four taxi. So if you go 4 is 100,000, 8 200,000, and you want 8 and 8 16, that's 400,000. So if you say 500,000, how much that it give? 20. Right? So 20. By it can't 800 million. Come on now. 500, not $1 million. So 40 taxi. It'll be
because if
what
20
40 taxis that'll be $1 million.
40 would be 1 million.
See? So 400 taxis that'll be 100 million then. Yeah. 400 taxis that'll be 100 million. How much taxi we have around? So if we have 800 taxi, that'll be 200 million. So we'd have to have 1,600 taxi for be 400 million. So we have 3,200 taxis for the 800 million. We have so much taxi we have so much taxi we have from the road. We have 3,200 taxi. You sure?
I doubt it.
So that me I try to tell you say him think so we can't calculate. We brains fast, brother. Him full of shit. And money them a look for thief. Yeah? We have 3,200 taxi if we give 800 million to. If at 25 we block it down to 25,000. Hey, them a go like we are idiot, you know. Go there, you know.
Just that us as a people, what I realize,
yes,
I've been seeing happening, us as a people,
Yes.
We are not united. And what has happened, anything that they throw at us, we don't scrutinize it and think.
Brother.
We just hear something and it sounds pretty and we say yes.
But with you see my brain, when I tell me I need computer, and I just can't, me can just, you hear me just break it up fast, I know, so me dissect everything. See? My brain works very fast, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man. I'm a matter of fact. I'm a matter of fact, eh?
Not everybody is going to look at it like that, you know. Because persons will just hear a figure.
1040. So 10 million that be, yeah. No, I'm talking. I'm talking. Yes. 10 for a matter of fact, it even more than that. Yeah, because when we say when we just say party taxi for $1 million, right? So party taxi. So 10 million, no, hold on. It's even more than that. So 10 million, it'll be 400 taxi. Yes. Cap 40 me say, right? So 10 million that be 400 taxi. 10 times, yeah, 4 times 40. So 400 taxi that be 10 million. So 20, no, that man, I'm wrong. So 400 taxi, 10 million. So I joke this, and a 3,000 a taxi. Boy, am I talking foolishness? So 10 million that be 400 taxi. So 20 million that be 800 taxi. 20 million. 50 million it'll be what? 1,000 taxi. Yeah. So 2,000 taxi that'll be 100 million. No, me wrong too. 2,000 taxi that'll be 100 million. Oh, I'm getting 800 million, brother. We don't have too much taxi on the road, brother. At 25,000, you say, and a 2,500, and a 25,000. 25,000, say, man. 25,000, yeah, man, 25,000, man. 25,000 for fixed taxi. You can't give them 800 million. That's a foolishness. If you do that to him, say it'll cost them 800 million. See? So it don't make no sense neither. It don't make no sense. It's an old criminal them. Eh?
But the thing is, as I said, persons only hear the numbers, but not everybody will take the time over.
And at 250,000, at $25,000, 25 to say break it down smaller, 100,000. 4 car. See? You see that? You understand? So 25,000. You have to break it down. So the money we must say the 800 million that could have the amount of thing it could have deal with. Unbelievable. Them now put so much money in that for $25,000. Foolishness. Them always give us some wrong figures, Now not 250,000 at 25,000. We just look back on that 25,000. That we don't have so much tax in Jamaica, brother. You see? We don't have so much tax in Jamaica. You see me I say? We don't have so much tax at all in Jamaica. You understand? You understand? So this is what them do, them go around and them do a thing by name. Them just fling out a figure and then tell you but you say, okay, too much car on the road. When you get 25, boy, may I tell you, the money, when I say when you give it wrong, is a stunt. And that means the rest of them that just pack it and say that them spin out. But me, I tell them from now, don't try that because we don't have so much cap on the road. 25,000 and next to nothing. And a 250,000.
25,000 basically.
Yes.
If you give man 25, he can't really. I want one tire.
No, but the amount of money, I know that me look on, you what them do know? Them say them that mean them that spend 800 million and that's a problem. So if them gonna get 25,000 out of it, remember 4 away, get 100,000, 8 away, 200,000, 12 away, at 300,000,
16 or 4,
20
or 5. So
good.
40 or 1
So
million.
40 is 1 mil. So if I want, so if I want so 80 is 2 mil. And and that means 400.
So 160.
400 is 10 mil. 410 mil. So if 410 mil, that means 20 mil, it'll be 800. You see me I say? So 40 mil, it'll be 1,600. 80 million that be 3,200 car.
But still have to reach 100 million and you still
See?
just say this is not rich.
So it's too much money that. So right away you're gonna have four. You see me? I say you're gonna have four. For just 100 mil, it'll give you over 4,000 car. That's for them. See? We have so much taxi. No, me stop at 80 mil. You know. I mean, double it for you. 80 mil. So 160 mil. Can I say 160 mil? A 6,400 car taxi that. 160 mil out of the 800 mil, brother. 25,000 at 250,000. You take a 250,000, 25,000. So 6,400 car pay 160 million. If you them get 25,000. So much car that, and you still remember, you know, and we can double it again. See? You understand? So 6,400, 6,000. That are all right. So it'll be 12,800 car. Taxi, you know, 320 million. 12,800. 25,600. You double that again. That'll be, what me just say, 320. That'll be 640 million. 25,600 taxi. We have 25,600 taxi, and we still not reach 800 million.
And you still not reach 800 million yet?
Because I never 250, we take it out like 200. No, at 25,000, he said. So you see me, I say. So all that work. So yeah, that me zero and pan, you know. And about the money where Maggie say, boy, talk about a tire. No, me zero pan the money where them want thief.
The amount where them debt for them are going to spend, and when you check it out,
just check it away. They just say okay, and just ask yourself if we have so much of them taxi they register here. Eh? We have over 25,000 taxi register here. Eh? Now and this now register with the government. I remember say the taxi them have to register with the government. We not have 25,000. That's impossible. You understand? We never have so much car on our road.
What he's basically saying, we have over 32,000 taxi running on the road.
We now have 32,000 taxi running on the road.
That's what he's basically saying. We have like 32,000 taxi.
You understand? So we now have 32,000 taxi around on the road, no time. See? So ask how much car around on the road.
And if they are saying that they are going along with the part they are saying everybody is registered with a PPV, I don't get that figure.
You see the man. So right away we not have so much vehicle on the road. We are still give you the amount of vehicle give you on the road. Unbelievable. You see me I say? You might give so much taxi on the road, we're unbelievable. See? Kingston, the metropolitan area have the most set of people. And there is no way. Remember, you know, 1,000 taxi. If 1,000 taxi spread out, if you have 10,000 taxis spread out in a Kingston and St. Andrew, remember the place clag up now move.
So much taxi up,
with the bus them where carry on them thing. They just took with the taxi them come on with them go on them thing there. That's impossible task. The other side in the country, remember less people and less thing and less people are carrying. So me can just tell them that half a hand. So you understand? You couldn't go tell me that. Down in a Westmoreland them have buy taxi here with 3 and them thing there. So we can just eliminate some things out of my head. Plus remember we have the bus them where run most of the people them. Plus we have other coast and them thing there. So when I talk, it don't make no sense. You see me I say? Yeah? Yeah. You see me I say?
It's unrealistic, man.
It's unrealistic, brother. They want some money for rob. I mean I say, hey, don't come with me with this kind of foolishness. So we can sit down and break it down. And them not say them might get 200,000. They might get 25,000. You see? So when you think about the amount of car that, see? Figure pay. Unbelievable. Can't tell me that. See? Then nobody will have no job. You move much people, me don't know, and then much people them could have carry. Plus the robot I run to, plus the bus them I run, much people them could have carry.
And the thing is, those are not included in it.
And them they
Remember, those are not
included.
included in it. Because they are not legally registered with them.
So them do them go run and give. If you ask much of the big bus them have, them a couple hundred them have. Couple hundred, well, them have couple hundred bus. See? But you know go and then the cost of them and all kind of things. What may I say the whole transportation, if you have so much taxi clock up this system here, we not see it. In a not town, no care where them park and where them go. You start from one destination to the other. You see who you see up here, and you see who you see down here. So. And you see the robot them and you see who and who down here. So. The whole place is a clock up better. So if you didn't make a trip like in a town where pack up so, you're kind of going to join a line with so long that you won't even make money better. Impossible. You understand? Sometimes you set up a taxi stand and can't get taxi. Legal taxi.
Those were the nights when I used to travel.
You see me I say? This is when them want to rob people, yeah? That's when them want to rob people. Then just bring in the money, but what you do is not bring it, you break it down. Now watch. You will them use and trick people all the time, you know? It's when them throw out the money to you, brother. Your uncle can say like what you just said a while, say, yeah, but buy a tire. Them expect to hear that. That can't buy a tire, you know, but me take it still. But you know, realize, say, okay, how much vehicle them say them gonna pay for? When them break it down to $25 one, we're gonna spend nearly $1 billion to give them taxi Monday. We have say how much taxi that equal to we have so much taxi in the system. Una germs, money now look for thief. So you attack them by that way, you have to hold them and honest, you know. And yeah, man, I check up on them. Them are criminal. Yeah, man.
We're failing to hold them accountable.
That we are the writers now, because I remember them right now. Me say them in the house, and I'm here. Say Damien a point out to the Prime Minister right now, and it's good, Damien, it's good. Say my point out, say yeah, the song them we him that listen to, and him hypocritical. That good. That's why it's we carry these things, you know. Politicians are so only for use these things and not them. So me say Damien I show him the song them. Say him hypocritical right now, just now. But with him hypocritical for you. You don't dance to these songs and then put on things and then you run election with them and then the whole of them play up the song. Then you come and say you're in Paris.
That's the thing, because if you should look now,
you understand?
The same thing, you know, they are saying is a contributing factor to what's happening. But why is it that they were able to actually use them as a
that mean him at the country, that mean okay.
Or a medium to propel them into the position that they are
okay. And that okay.
And those same person that they used.
Yeah. So these are the things that we're hoping people eye about, because when them come and do these things, brother, you have to hold them foot to the fire. So okay, so when you come do this, forget that hype and reaches, and then when you come burn the same thing, we can't trust you know. When you flip flop too much, when you come like a flip flop pair of slippers.
They have their reward, you know. So this is what I wanted. So you are no more of a used to me.
And this is why you know I have to feel a little bit of the rat, because them put pair red tape. The man come and say, I move the red tape. And if you move this red tape, you won't have this problem right now as a nurse. We serve Jamaica and still overseas now serve and still care about money in this country. But look where you have to go through. You can't give them a social security number, brother. Me I tell you, no, give none of them. No, let me even glimpse that. Remember me I tell you that. That I sent to somebody in the next state can be a criminal in the banking system, you know. Everybody I try to make a move, you know, try to oof something, you know. Yeah, and not trust the manager them neither, because them a criminal. One does kind of prison. Over 100 million she thief, although she get like $11 million. Cannot trust them. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. We keep them real and honest, you know. We don't even business, you know. And ScotiaBank wanna do. It's silly. Very silly. See? Man cannot come from overseas and they have him TRN can look at him thing at about through this up. TRN will not up. It no expire. At the same TRN it tell about everything. It tell about everything we might do from this. So if him buy a car, if him buy this, it depends on the TRN. If you run the number, them know. It no up. Them use it on the driver's license. If them are using it too. By the way, can I tell you, say them couldn't go dash it way, you know. Now them are use it. You see, the same thing when I say them come back and come and use. Only thing them want with the needs now. And your fingerprint now. I tell you, say them are turn this stamp in a police state, you see. your fingerprint and your head scan. And some people, yeah, them now have nothing to do some boom bam bam bam.
But the thing is,
You can't keep my finger. What you doing with my fingerprint?
They don't do that, you know. As bad as powerful as they are, you know, things like that, they don't really do that, you know.
Nah.
They don't just scan you and do all of that to get you.
You can't do that, man. I feel like a bird in the tree. Why am I give you a fingerprint when I not do nothing? And then give you my fingerprint for keeping our system. Why am I gonna do that? The reason why some people do it, let me tell you this. When people ask you for biometric, that's why you do it over about them destroy it, foreign country. Yes. That's why they make you do it back a bit when I win. Eh?
But the thing is, if you should do when I've done several of those, and each time they request it, because if they had stored it, you wouldn't need it.
Them not need it. You understand?
They use what they want from it just to find out if you have done anything in any era, just to be sure. And once they're done with that, that's it.
That's simple.
Then you're still going to have to do it.
Because they don't want to violate you, you know, them just want to make you do this and then you're gone again. And then they ask you again, gone again. And then, you understand? But them, the system in Jamaica, them put too much red tape and this me I talk about. And them in the bank, them are criminal. Me not ask, me I tell you. Them just have 50 million. Have 50 million ups? 50 million. Eh? 50 million, them just start. Some other people, they go in a people bank account and do all kind of things and move. Them, I work with people from the bank. But the part squad must just hold some people there. You soon hear more about the case. You see me I say?
Yeah, but I heard about it last week.
Okay. So, you forgive them your social security. Eh? You can't work, brother. See? You can't get criminal your social security, man. You don't trust none of them, man. Don't trust them. See? You have to know that, man. Yeah, man. And then by the way, all them deal with you, let me tell you now again, government, you don't listen to me. You not create back a nice big fat black market because you're so stupid. If me have US and me can get more from Mr. Chin, you know, and me can get more from the jewelry shop, them people because them want the US, you know. Because them them import, them want it. And them no want to go through, you know, and you know, so you think them have to pay some, you know, like all the jewelry store did a long time, we have to pay them because taxes and things. If me can go to them and get bigger money, me not ask them buy it, because you understand them buy money. You have money and they tell you say, yeah, boom bam bam.
Yeah,
so me not need to come at the Cambio. We not do a foolishness. But you don't need the money to buy the medication and buy the oil around the country and buy everything else on our import. Because Jamaica money can't come out of the island. So when a man fly in and you're telling foolishness, when they keep him money. Keep him money. You understand? It's that better if people have them account and you make it a cashless system. Then you'll see where the money come from, where it deposit from. And the bank that don't regulate and check themselves already. So they know money legal. And they don't come to none either because they not just use in card and us. You can't even use card everywhere in Jamaica, 21st world country, you know. By 2030, you know. But you can't go and use the card everywhere.
But where's the infrastructure for that?
It's not dead either, so you have to use cash. See? You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tabby say we lost it, yes, man. Tabby say we lost it, man. Identity lost. But this is what them do. When them see a man with them call one of the pink man, them or something come in, a woman, yes, sir. And yes. So you know, see a slavery I go in our country, brother. We call it what it is, you know. A slavery. You see me I say?
Basically like a little shorts and a slip and a t-shirt. That's it.
So them look on you like, okay, good. And you have to be nursing overseas. You have to leave Jamaica. I'm a piece say the paper that you sign, we have to check it out deeper, you know. Check out if somebody use your name, you know. I collect money off of your name, you know. Because you can resign like 6 weeks before. But the day when you walk out at the facility,
the exact day,
they make you sign, so you're implied. Just get implied.
No, it's appointment.
Appointed. You get appointed.
I was appointed. So they are trying to say, I don't know how they're going to present it because if you had gotten a resignation letter, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but six weeks before.
I'm now appointed when I'm no more there.
Yeah. You see me I say? Yeah man. Say my police brethren I say I'm blind buying and selling US dollar on the black market in Jamaica is very high because enough big boy are stockpiling the US, of course. So what them do is just this is what them and then them a shot at it. Me say them not have no sense. Them don't have no sense. Saying? They don't have no sense, man. You understand? So them put in some things. Hey, people don't know when I vote for you. No, you want to hold them people accountable, man. Get serious, man. I be a foolish system, you know. In America, you have identity theft till it look bad. Millions of people.
Every I think it's so many minutes per how much in an hour.
Them stop the system. Them not stop it from opening an account. Them not stop it from doing nothing. What do this? Them try catch them. Them not stop you. Them not stop your life from go on. Them try protect you. I can tell you something. Somebody tax a credit card of mine last week, a week before. I just call me get back my credit card, brother. Them just change it so them not get no pay. Them just tax my credit card. Then tax me much $200. I mean, I have to look $260, $300, something around there. Me never do nothing to get. Me never buy nothing. So in America, them charge me some money. So me just say that me get back my credit card. You understand? Then I get the people, just see it coming and I just call them same time. I said, listen, I don't purchase nothing. Don't know this. Then say, okay, all right, close it down, boom, boom, everything good. You don't lose nothing, so boom, bam, bam. I get back a credit card, brother. You understand? Then I send it out and I get it back in a few days' time. I'm good. See? You understand? It's how quick that is. Over the phone, me talk and right away, me get it.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Yes. Me hear you.
In America, put in an account, it's like, but you just walk in the bank, you show them your social proof of address, and that's it basically.
Yeah.
Don't see a dead grandmother, they want to proof if they are your name, so when they are doing account.
Foolish system, of the man. Them never understand. One day I tell them I do it, and one day I show them my account open easy. You understand? One day I show them my account open easy. Nobody have no time to go sit down with you there. So them not take 10 minutes enough. And you know if you have no money for open an account neither, by the way, none. No. You understand? None. Just go and open the account. See? Yes, still a lot of all kind of things going, but them don't break the system down. For people who are going, them just put in things to filter out criminals. But it not stop you from doing your business.
None at all. Even if you do the thing and you are doing a criminal way, they don't worry about you.
The system will catch you, brother.
Say, guess what? Come, that's it.
Yeah, the system will catch you. So they not keep you out. The system will hold you. You see? So if you live clean and you do your thing clean, you're good, man. Go and do your thing, man. We not stop, we not interrupt your life because a man there do this. Them have scamming in the States, in Canada, all over the place. Every day people call in a UK. See? In a UK where them do them use people account, especially the African them. Like them use some of them an account and send money to it. And then drive, them have for them way to dry it out and what have you, but them are closed down. The bank are locked down. The bank no call you don't get locked up. You understand? See? Bank close it when them catch it or do something, and you understand? Then them go with someone, the bank just plug up them only. See? You know other, yes. See? But them not stop you from live and do your business, like them change up this and make it more harder for you. No. So you don't see the system a move, but them a work. And they are work for better, yes, them a work for better the system, you know, for protect you.
Because now they see the glitch, so them say, okay, what I'm going to
do. So them work on the glitch. But them not interrupt you for your everyday living. So you just go through same way. So for instance, you use a debit, you don't want to use a debit or your credit card, you use it. But you live in a one area, but you're going, them don't know, you drive, go up maybe a couple hundred, you drive going to the next area. And you use it, or you go use it, boom, 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 like you withdraw money. Them a lock it and you call and just say, no, me down here, boom, bam, bam. They may say, okay, boom, bam, and you're good again.
And you get that email or a message.
Yeah, I get it, because you see it flying, boom. If I you ignore, you just say, boom, bam, you just touch them and that's it. Them just want to make sure you. And you answer, you're them good now. Remember, you know, you get an email in your email, and you get something by your number, and you can just text it back. So them know say your number that they have file. Then have to call you and say, well, I have one day for you. You text it back. Or you call it in and say, yes, man, that. Them all have price recognition to backside. So when you talk to them recognize you a long time and them things. So them do things to make it easy flowing for you. In Jamaica, them have red tapes.
Yeah, they're not putting measures in place to inconvenience because they are not for that. They are definitely.
Yes. You see me I say? Yeah, man. So these are the things that I try to show you. So, you know, Jamaica, the system, if it not change, it go down the drain. Because people like the eye and them thing, the way you put money in a Jamaica and then them froze the bank account, they and I tell you you can't have access to it. They might tell you can't have access to your money. And you say, hey, I can close it down. You can't close it down. So them I want if them know you can fly out. Maybe you not come back till the next 5 years. So it will just stay there so till them try to thief your money better.
Swindle it to them want for them take out this tax, that.
Can't I sit down there and then them thief your money, you know, say that them do. Eh? We have to stop them, man. We need to stop them. Too much of this I go on here, sir. I'm going to talk to you again here, brother.
Yeah, man, no problem. As they say, we're still there, we tune in and, you know, we keep in touch.
All right, brother. Respect, cool.
Yeah, man, blessings, balance and respect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's a male nurse from in the state, you know, but in there Jamaican now. You know, down that side there. Go to the bank, ScotiaBank, in a Christiana Manchester. And in my bank account, you might put some money in it, you know, because I'm in the place over 4 years. I migrate from Earth from around March, somewhere there, 2018, so 4 years something. Right? In my ID, Jamaican driver's license up now, but remember I said the TRN not up, you know. This is where hey, we have some people that are stupid, you know. You give them an ID, the ID up. Remember it up on the TRN number, it them use on the driver's license now. So if me say, okay, see me TRN here. You run the TRN, if you buy a house, you can't say things on the TRN. You can't have everything, it will depend on it, it will stay upon it, right? See me, we do certain things on the TRN, it stay. So you run the TRN, you have to say him name, when mother name, when father name, everything. You could have even asked him the same question. You might get the TRN and run it. See? In the state and them places, them not do nothing to mash you up like that. Yeah, they might try the things always at work with the app. We use banking app. So we can just sit down and transfer things and do e-transfer and do a lot of things you can do. See? And a beer app. Them do Zelle, them do Cash App, them you have so much thing. You just sit down and you just do your thing. So, you know, they make it easier for you. Transfer from one bank to the other and them thing. You just sit down and just go on your phone and just use some app and you're good. See? Anything you can talk to them. Remember them not see, you know. You talk to them, boom, 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 you're in, boom, boom. You lock out at something, you call them ask a couple questions, boom, boom, what is that and that. And you them know when you give them and them have voice recognition. Them have it. Recognize the voice and everything. Tell them two things and you're up. So them try to make it smooth as possible and not to keep up time. And this long thing we do, they might serve too much million of people. It couldn't work. Jamaica now have small amount of people, but you still give more time, harder time. You forgive them. Your social security, a mad number. You're crazy Jamaican in a bank. See them just lock up some the 50 million and who in the bank. Run that pandemic and I like them just sit down and what do. Them a blink everywhere, man. See the bank, see the manager just got in a prison there. 100 million she robbed. She don't sit down because she have access to the money and everything. Too much criminal. Don't be fooled. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, it shows you can't call money from Western Union TRN because it's there. So it's sure. So if them run him TRN, them know, so okay, boom, bam, bam. And I mean, by the driver's license. Them are used one needs right now. What the hell? You gonna say, okay, my bank account, they write that, so I want to put some money in it, them refuse. Him same change $500 last week. Come back now Tuesday. If you go change 500 more, they might look upon him and say, oh, we cannot change it because you have to show a source of funds. And you want your jobs, your job letter where you work. So you never do, go apply out, you want to change the money, you can spend it at Jamaica. You might change it that you get it. Yeah, and use some of the work this money and spend it back in the economy. But what you do now, apply out and go for a job letter. If you come back and then change $500, you know what I said. Eh? All him do, him just sell the money from the black market and carry it home back. Remember tell you this. If Jamaica run out of US dog, I'm going to suffer, you know. Yeah? Me tell them as is, you know. Me not go run a corner. Remember dog, I'm going to suffer. Yeah? Then you see some of them agency where, you know, like Band-Aid and them agency where feed hungry belly people. And them you say I run in, lucky for the diaspora. Lucky for friends and family in the diaspora. That me I tell you now. Because these are the things you know for vote for. Move the red tapes. Do the right things and stop the fool things. Get smart. You understand? But there, you know, lonesome. Soon forward here, I think one more hand drop with the prisoner them. Can we get some vice note? No, when we get to understand, say, you know, them now get the money. Me have everything for me thing, you know. Cause it seem like all them thing I drop for me. Saying the money, them now get no money, the money will come in and they want go 20,000. I want to grab on the money and put it on the card that you can use a talk shop. Stop the foolishness. Me I come burn a note later. Me have the note them man. Me just alter it and change up some things, car. Yeah. But me I play them. And this a Spanish town, this a GP, and this a woman. Saying at a prison. So I have the voice note them. Maybe me just play one. Me can I forget alter everything. Saying, yeah man. Yeah, saying, yeah man. So me soon come play them. Because when we stop that, make the people them get them money. Family leave the money there and them thing there, make them get the money. We not allow it, make it go in a pocket. But I'll be there man, so me soon complete. But there later, yeah? Bless. Cool.